Soon after that, Mom brought a man called Mr. Jared over and said he would be living with us. She said he was the love of her life. I was shocked. This was unlike her. Ever since I was young, I've never seen my mom with any man. Mr. Jared was nice, but something about him seemed hinky to me. Imagine my horror when I found out they were planning a wedding after a month of dating. I tried to talk my mom out of it. Mom, you barely know each other. Don't marry him. I feel there's something off about him. I'm sure of it.
Why would I believe a liar like you? Don't badmouth my fiancé. It makes my blood boil.
Meanwhile, Mr. Jared was trying his best to prove he would be a good stepfather. Whenever I fought with Mom, he always took my side.
See, Charlene, we can all be friends. All I need is a chance.
Despite that, my gut was telling me he wasn't to be trusted. One day, my classmates and I decided to go to the amusement park together. I told my mom about it and asked her for money, but she thought I was lying again.
You're just going to use it to buy cosmetics, and you're too young to wear makeup.
I wanted to bang my head against the wall. Should I buy a lie detector? Would Mom believe me then? Ugh. Later, Mr. Jared suddenly came up to me and took cash out of his wallet.
Your mom is too strict with you. Take this and have fun with your friends. This will be our secret, okay?
Thanks. Just don't expect me to call you Dad or something. Soon, I met my classmates at the amusement park. To be honest, I had a lot of fun. The next day after school, I came home, and as soon as I stepped in, my mom started screaming and waving some photos in front of my face.
Charlene, I know you've been partying in a club all night.
This was the last straw. I told her I slept like a baby all night and hadn't left my room. Mr. Jared took my side too. However, Mom didn't listen to us and showed us her proof.
Look, someone sent me these photos of you partying. Don't bother denying it. I recognize my daughter.
The weirdest thing about the photos was the face was mine, but the body and clothes weren't mine. How was that possible? It made no sense.
You've gone too far. If you don't come to your senses, you will be punished like never before.
Mom went ballistic. I'd never seen her so mad before. I tried not to do anything to set her off again. Unfortunately, it didn't work. A couple of days after that, she accused me of trampling her rose flower beds to get back at her. As proof, she showed me my earring that she found in one of the flower beds. I didn't do it. I lost my earring at school. Anyone could have put it there.
Don't expect me to believe this nonsense.
Something weird was up. I wanted to get to the bottom of it before things went from bad to worse. But before I could do that, someone sent Mom photos of me hanging out with some bikers.
Charlene, what is the meaning of this?
Mom, those photos are fake.
I'm fed up with your lies. One more stunt like that, young lady, and I will send you to a boarding school.
She stormed out and slammed the door. I helplessly clenched my fist. Mom had changed a lot since Mr. Jared came to our house. She became really mean to me and never listened to me. We grew apart and didn't bond like before. I started regretting my actions of being a pathological liar. Now, my mom trusted a stranger over me when I really cared about her. But wait, something crossed my mind. It must be Shelly's doing. She messed with the wrong girl. I went to my classmate's house, and I was surprised when I realized she was living in a bad neighborhood. Shelly always acted like a diva, so I thought she came from a rich family.
Charlene, what are you doing here?
I yelled at her and demanded she stop sending fake pictures to my mom. I expected Shelly to snap back at me, but to my surprise, she started crying like a baby.
Leave me alone! I didn't do anything! I have enough on my plate now. A scumbag tricked my mom, and we lost everything. Now we live this terrible life.
That took me by surprise. I realized that Shelly was always so rude because she was going through a lot. This made me feel sorry for her. I get it. My life is a complete mess too. Someone is trying to make my mom hate me. Besides, she wants to marry a guy she met a month ago. I showed Shelly a photo of Mr. Jared. Shelly turned white as snow.
That's him! He dated my mom and then tricked her out of money. He's a con man.
What the heck? I knew there was something wrong with him. My blood ran cold. Mom could be his next victim. I won't allow that man to take anything from my mom. She worked so hard to own all her properties since my dad left us when I was young.